Hi, hello, welcome to Inspiration Wednesday on this wonderful Wednesday, December 7th, 2022. So happy to have you with me today. It's Reverend Stacy here. So this last Sunday was the second Sunday in Advent, which is peace. So the first Advent was hope and faith. The second was peace. And I had a lot to say about it. So you might want to go back to our YouTube channel and check out the whole service because it was about 20 or 25 minutes long. But there was one part, believe it or not, that I left out on the peace part. So I wanted to just really reiterate again when it comes to peace, that peace is a spiritual practice, that we get to practice peace. So if we keep saying, I want peace in the world, I want to see peace in the world, well, we have to be that peace. We sing it again every Sunday, let peace begin with me. So I wanted to just remind us, encourage us maybe. That's a good word. I want to encourage us to really create moments, especially during the holidays, of breath, of reflection, those moments of calm and peace. Yesterday I did that with a cup of decaf coffee and a delicious chocolate chip cookie. But you know, it's just the moment I was running and doing so much, and I just thought I just need a warm drink and a moment of quiet, of deliciousness. So we can stop and we can create whatever kind of calm. I mean, I also stopped and just took a couple breaths a few times throughout the day too. But if we want that harmony, it's really about us seeking out harmony. And again, I know that's more challenging during the holidays or when other big life events are happening. But at the end of the day, here's some questions that I'm going to encourage us all to think about and to really reflect upon, maybe journal about at the end of your day. And the first one is, did I choose peace in my self-talk? Did I choose peace in my self-talk today? How was I speaking to myself? How was I speaking about myself? Again, peace begins within. Peace begins with us. So if we are constantly at war with ourselves, with our thoughts and how we feel about ourselves, that is going to show up on how we interact with other people and how we view the world. We're viewing the world from the inside out. So at the end of the day, it's important that we ask ourselves, did I choose peace with myself today? So that's the first thing to really reflect upon. And if I didn't, again, so none of this, then don't, guilt, shame, bash yourself about it, get down about yourself about it, because then that's causing even less peace, right? So it's really about noticing and then, okay, how can I adjust it? How could I have been more kind and compassionate and gentle with myself so I can promote peace within? The next question is, did I choose peace in my conversations with others? Looking back on my day, where could I have been maybe more calm? Where could I have maybe stepped back? And this could include email or text messages. A lot of times our written communication gets misunderstood even more easily. So we can also look back and say, okay, in my conversations with others, whether it be spoken word or email or text, could I have been more peaceful? Could I have added some more harmony there? Another question to reflect upon at the end of our day is, did I choose to see chaos in the world, or did I see the peace that is present? It's easy because the newspapers have, splattered on the front or whatever's in your feed. It's easy to kind of see that chaos and the war, of course, that's going on. But again, actively seeking peace. Where can I actively find peace in the news? There's a couple great accounts that I follow. One is the Good News Network. Another one is Positive Broadcast. The other one is Upworthy, I think it's called. And they have positive, uplifting news. That makes me feel happy. When I feel happy, I feel calm. When I feel calm, that's the waves of energy I'm putting out into the world. So the more of us that can focus on where is the peace and the good and the connection and the community. That's where we need to put our focus so that we can continue those actions and that vibration of tranquility, peace, harmony. Another great question for us to ask ourselves at the end of the day, if we want to promote peace, is, was I fully present to the experiences of my day? If I'm fully present, it means my head's not jumping all over the place. I don't have monkey mind, which is not peaceful. If I'm fully present in my interactions with others, it means I'm not, they're like talking to me and I have a whole nother story and I'm thinking my to-do list and everything else. That's not peaceful. So peace is really about, am I as present as possible when I'm interacting with other people? How much more can I be just present right here, right now? And how can I offer peace and choose peace tomorrow? So at the end of our day, when we've asked ourselves, did I choose peace in my self-talk? Did I choose peace in my conversations or my communication with others? Did I choose to see more peace in the world versus the chaos and war? Was I fully present to the people and experiences of my day? And then how can I offer peace or choose peace, create moments of peace in my tomorrow? That's how we have this spiritual practice of peace. That's how we keep seeking out peace. And again, by doing that, then it's the ripple effect. It goes out into our worlds, our own little worlds, and then it connects. The ripples here in Thousand Oaks connect with the ones out in the valley, out in England, out in Ventura. And then we have a more peaceful existence overall. We get to raise the consciousness one person at the time, and that one person at a time is you, is me, is each of us. How about that? You know, I gave 10 different ideas for bringing yourself back to a peaceful center. 10. So if you want all 10 ideas of how to get yourself back to a peaceful place, then go watch Sunday's service on YouTube. It's there. But I thought I'm going to choose 4 right now to really highlight. So one, again, is this box breath. And I know I've said it before, but it's so helpful to help regulate our nervous systems so that they become more peaceful again. So that box breath is a 4 count. 4 corners, that's why it's a box. It's a 4 count. You're going to breathe in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. Ready to do it with me? Here we go. And exhale. And hold. And inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. There you go. It's a box breath. I feel calmer already. Another one we can use is that it's 4-2-6, but I always remember it as 2-4-6, right? But really you want the 4, that 4, inhale, holding for 2 at the top, and then exhaling for 6. Sometimes people say for 7, so it can be a 4-2-7. 4-2-6 is always easier for me to remember, but it can be a 4-2-7 also. The most important part is that the exhale is longer than the inhale. Again, it's helping that vagus nerve, not like Las Vegas, but the vagus nerve, that is a bundle of nerves that go all the way down actually into our gut even, and it controls so many different body parts. And so what we're doing is we're telling that vagus nerve, hey, we're calm. We're calm. Everything is okay. So, ready? Here we're going to breathe in for 4. Hold for 2 at the top. And now long exhale for 6 or 7. Let's do it again. We're going to inhale for 4. Hold for 2. And exhale for 7. One more time. Inhale for 4. Hold for 2. Exhale long for 7. There you go. Another great tool, because you can do this when you're in the car, you can do this when you're shopping, especially holiday shopping time. You can do this when you're around other people. They won't even notice if you're holding your fingers down below you. But remember, you're going to hold your fingers like this, and you're going to say, peace begins with me. So it's your thumb, your forefinger, and then you tap each finger next to it, ending with the pinky, and then we'll take a breath and start again. Ready? Peace begins with me. Take a breath. Again, peace begins with me. Take a breath. And one more time. Peace begins with me. Take a breath. So you can see how you can do that, even if you have your hands on the steering wheel, right? Peace begins with me. Take a breath. Or shopping cart. Peace begins with me. Take a breath. Or it's down by your side. You're talking to somebody. Peace begins with me. Take a breath. And then it's that idea of when you feel like you're starting to get out of that harmonious, that harmonious, tranquil place, or you feel like you're starting to engage in something that's not peaceful with another person, you want to actively tell yourself, I choose peace. In this moment, I choose peace. In this moment, I choose peace. So even this morning, I was hearing some of that negative self-talk. I wasn't talking very nice to myself. And I used this technique, which was, nope, I'm choosing peace now. Right now in this moment, I'm choosing peace. Taking a breath, I'm coming back to my peaceful center. And we can do that. We can say, I'm choosing peace now. I can choose something else later. I can come back to unpeaceful feelings at another time if I so choose. But right now in this now moment, I am choosing peace. Right now, I'm choosing peace. So 4 tools, 4 of the 6 really. There's 6 more if you go back and listen to Sunday. But again, also this idea that at the end of the day, it's so important that we reflect. If really what we want to do is have more peaceful lives, at the end of the day, really reflect and then make the gentle adjustments. Again, being compassionate, having some loving kindness with ourselves as we make those adjustments. So before we leave, I wanted to, from our Unity Advent book, I wanted to just use some of these great affirmations for this week of peace as our time of just a short meditation, okay? So, we settle into our chairs. We just let our minds know that it just needs to be present for just a minute or two. We can let everything else just be set aside. So we'll turn within. You can close your eyes or find something to gaze upon. Maybe look out the window at the beauty outside. And just hear these words and allow them to be your own. So I'm going to say them and then maybe repeat them quietly to yourself. So we take a peaceful breath. And as we exhale, we let that peace fill us. We take another peaceful breath. And as we exhale, we allow that peace to be anchored deep within us as we hear these words and allow them to be our own. On this day of Advent, may my heart and mind be established in the peace of God. On this day of Advent, I pray for the blessings of world peace to flow through the hearts, minds, and experiences of all people everywhere. On this day of Advent, the peace of God within me radiates throughout the world. On this day of Advent, I am a reservoir of peace overflowing into the world. On this day of Advent, I resolve to slip away to my secret place as many times as possible to experience the peace that surpasses all understanding. On this day of Advent, I remember that peace begins with me. On this day of Advent, I release expectations and find ways to peacefully connect with my own divine nature. And so that's what we take a breath into. We release expectations. We find ways to peacefully connect with our own divine nature because we know that peace begins with me. We are reservoirs of peace, and it overflows into the world, and it overflows into our day. So we take one last breath as we open our eyes or come back to here right now, the camera, wherever you're watching. Okay, friends, have a very peaceful rest of the day. And seek out the peace you wish to experience in the world. I will be here next Wednesday. I was going to have this be my last Inspiration Wednesday for a couple months, but I will be back next Wednesday. That's December 14th. I'll probably come from our new location so you can see how it's coming along. Answering some questions here. Where are these practices located? Right here. No, if you also go back to our Sunday service, so go to the Unity Oaks YouTube page. Yesterday, our YouTube page has all of our Sunday services on it. It's under its own playlist, live or Sunday services. We also, usually towards the middle of the week, have just the message. So you can just watch that 20 minutes. I don't think this week's is up yet, but you can go back and you can forward to the message if you'd like. Also on Facebook, we have the Facebook Live feed. And so you can go back and I go through all 10 practices in my Sunday service talk. And then, of course, 4 of those were here today. So you can get started with these today and then go back and watch Sunday's service, and you'll have all 10 practices. And then for affirmations, again, and you can get this online from unity.org. It's the Christmas of Light and Peace Advent 2022 booklet that Unity publishes. And it's published with their permission, or copywritten. Repeat it here with their permission. So I hope that answered your question. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. I have a busy one, but I am committing myself to seeking out peace and having some peaceful moments, even within the busyness. So I hope you join me. Okay, I will see you Sunday, back here next Wednesday. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, everyone.